So let's see what we can do with this face here. Import huge mesh. I think it's this one. Yes, here's the face. Might be we need some corrections beneath the eye. So let's see. Maybe some different material to work with. No, not at all. Not at all. Fine, let's leave the clay. It's pretty good in general. Nothing under the chin, no detail. Some holes here. So might be these wrinkles under the chin are not supposed to be so big. Maybe that's too big of the brush, too strong. What radius? Smoothing 10%. 40-20. Let's try now. Let's move a bit here. Anyway, there is no detail. You can smooth it out. Actually, not much to fix here. I don't know, we could smooth all the face to make it very smooth, but then we won't get any normal maps. Fine, let's go with that. So we'll export the model somehow. Big, smooth. Let's see what we exported here. Okay, so I have this new commission to make a head for a game, so to speak. Well, it's probably more art installation, I presume. So I would not imagine many characters there. So I will probably go with more, you know, high poly kind of version. So we have this big smooth. So we have this scan of the head. Here it is. So we have a head, and it's supposed to be used for games. So we have a face. And I suppose, I mean, the client didn't ask for that, but maybe they would be happy to get also a back of a head. So I just grabbed some asset. Oops, that's not what I wanted. Let's kind of position it a bit too small. I guess tiny bit bigger, and maybe align it more here. Bigger. Let's see. Oh, still bigger. Really? Really bigger? not sure anymore. Yeah, bigger. Still too small. Okay, I'll go way bigger. So our scan's nose is tiny compared to this model. Still it's a bit, I don't know. Does that work? Fine, it'll be fine. I think everybody has a different nose, right? So we kind of position that like that. Okay, let's hide this part. Don't need that. And we do have this, so we'll be using that. Okay. Well, I'm not gonna touch it now. Now I'm gonna open 3D code and Maya. So this is the face. Probably it would be a good idea to have some sort of plan what we're gonna do. We didn't need that. Still not sure. I mean, Maya has nicer retopo tools, but I'm kind of used to 3D code. So, our head. Let's see, now here we have kind of a low poly for this head. I think I'm gonna go for higher, more polys, because it's just more interesting to work with higher poly. No? So they have from center 1, 2, 3, and that's the end of the. That's such a low poly model. 3, just 3. So center line, and they're using just 3 up to here. 3, 1, 2. That's 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Photoshop, where are you? So 1, 2. Kind of our ear is a bit lower than in this standard model. Oh no, maybe not. And 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2. The second one already goes to the chin edge loop. Sorry. Second one somewhere here, and this already goes to the chin. Not as low, obviously. I mean, not as high. Second one. 1, 2. And this basically goes here. That's way too little. I'm not sure I can go with such low poly. I will need to somehow connect them. So our eyes are, I suppose they're open. So we will be able to do some nice edge loops. Here, maybe I'll do a bit more than here. But what about mouth? It's closed. How are we gonna work with that? So our edge loop will be weird like that. So it might be one form. So the edge of the lip, top edge. No, that's this edge. So then we need another one here, here, Then another one. Probably 3. That's tough. It's much easier. It would be much easier if the mouth would be at least semi-opened. At least somewhat opened. We have prominent teeth. I'm not sure how they're called. We'll have to have probably an edge for them as well. And maybe 1. I'm not sure. 2. Something like that. Probably. Okay, so let's import this head and see what tools we have for retopo here. So, and that's some folders. That's a big head and some garbage around it. So if we have this head, I would prefer having it semi-transparent in Maya. Where is its attribute editor? Attribute editor, some material. It has some sort of material. We make it somewhat transparent and not as shiny. Shiny. Is it here? No. Where is it? Color. Let's have it more like gray. Still way too shiny, and maybe, I don't know, less transparent. And specular, yes, specular. No, that's not the one. Ooh, yes, that's the one. Just opposite. Nah. What sort of material is that? I'll just assign simple blend material. I think I know how to use that one. So, less color, more transparency, reflectivity. Fine, at least it's not. Doesn't show as much. Okay, so we make this as a live object. No, here. It's a live object. Now we go to quad, whatever thing, quad, how is it called? Quadron, that's the name. And let's see what we have here. So of course we'll start with an edge loop, probably here. So I am already having more polys than in my reference. How can I survive with less polys? Okay, it's hard here to see where exactly the eye is located. That's too sharp corner. Why would I use Maya? Is I can, no, don't remember the shortcuts, but there is one shortcut. Not relaxing, not this one. Middle button, no. Control, no. Undo. Shift, relax. What could it be? Tab. Middle mouse button? Yes, that's the one. So this is kind of a nice tool. Of course, here I have a problem, of course. How do we select that thing there? I'm not sure. Maybe I'm gonna stick with code. So what I did here is I smoothed a little bit some of the areas here with a much bigger brush. Some smoothing. Oh, we are not gonna work with this bronze kind of thing. Oh, we need to smooth that a bit more. I'm not sure we do really need this detail in normal maps. I mean, it's probably either here, either it's just errors of scanning, inaccuracies. Of course, you're losing some skin detail, but I guess there is no other way but to add additional bump or whatever to maintain the skin stuff. Fine, I just go with coat. So I will start with strokes. Usually tend to start with strokes. It's kind of where is actually it's probably not correct because the lower eyelid should be somewhere, even though I cannot recognize it. It should exist, right? Let's presume it's here, and let's presume this is a lower lid and this is the eyeball. I would imagine I might be totally wrong here. So at the bottom of eyelid and the top of eyelid. And the top of eyelid. Teardrop thing, not sure again how it's called. Probably we need to maintain it somehow. That doesn't look right. Whatever, we'll fix it later. So that will be first two loops, then I guess I'm forced to go with the lower part of is it eyebrow? I think it's called eyebrow. And then here probably just go somewhere there. Okay, so if we want to comply to this model I have of the back of the head, ouch, should go a bit more up. No. Then I would have only 3 lines here. From a symmetry line, only 3. I don't like it, it's too little. It's not interesting to work with solo poly things. Even though it's a specific challenge, I would assume. So we will have at least 4. Ouch, might be this area. Looks like an edge more. Here. That's not a perfect solution, not at all. I'm not sure yet where this is gonna go. I should have probably planned it in advance, because I'm not gonna stick with that. That's just too little, too boring. So I guess that will be something like that. That's this one. I would want to cut it here as well, but probably should not. Probably, ooh, ugly triangle. We should avoid triangles whenever we can, shouldn't we? There are very sensitive people to triangles, especially on an edge loop. On an eye. Should not have one. We won't. So I should probably consult the reference to see how this area should be. What is the right approach? I will have a look at it later. So let's be more precise here. Ouch. Something like that. It's a bit long edge. A bit too long. But now it's stupid. Now I have to move these ones. Not sure exactly what I'm seeing here. It doesn't help. Now let's have a look at the mouth. So the inner area of lip. Where does it end? I have no idea. It might be here. I hope it's here. It's a very strong fold. Okay, so top part of the lip. What to do now? Basically, it's not a model for film, so I cannot really accommodate this fold properly. Jesus, I don't know what to do here with this fold. You know, if it's a lower lip, I'm confused. Okay, the center line, somewhere here. We'll care about it later. So this is prominent area here for this model, and probably, oh, too far away. I need something here. Maybe I need one in between. Okay, now that's the question. Is it too much? This loop here? It might be way too much for a game. It's not a game. It's an art installation sort of thing, so I presume there will be only one character in the scene, and that's my excuse for making such a high poly version. Oh. No, that's wrong. Maybe not. We'll think about it later. Again, a center line. Should have this corner here. It's pretty prominent. Maybe I don't need this. Whoa, what have I done here? That's a chance to get rid of this. Maybe I don't need it. Now here I'm again confused. Not sure what to do. Oh, I'm missing. Yep. This goes here. Now this obviously has to go down. Down. Doesn't matter. Should have one more here. No. Should I use this one to accommodate this sort of sharper, I don't know, area? Let's try that. Here now I'm not sure what to do. We'll fix it a bit later. It's not perfect here, not at all. Not at all. Quads. Okay, so how do we connect these two loops? It kind of feels like we need some detail here. And now I'm not sure this one, or should I have used the other one? I guess now we'll have to spread them a little bit. So I'm now more looking at the face shape. I should look a bit more at references to see, is that really a right approach? Okay, that will be a start for us. Okay, let's see what we can do next. let's accommodate this fold. One face. Oh. And the center line somewhere. So now this is a problem. You know, what do I have here? Nothing. And here, if one goes there, what do I do? You know, this goes here, should go here. Maybe let's split them up. This will be at the top of the cheekbone. Now this will go to the eye. This will connect here. And this will probably extend further. Just following the same topology here. Kind of center line. Here we see very strong. This shape is very strong. And then we have this shape. This goes in. I'm not sure what to do here. I would need one more here, but can I afford it? I don't know. We'll think about it later. Now here again, kind of I would need it here. Maybe not. And I would want to have some more stuff here. Again, later we'll think how it works. Here we obviously need some width, some thickness for nostril. This will connect to that. Here we need something. Maybe let's choose this one. And I would need one more probably. Okay, let's see. No, not yet. So we'll still have to, well, actually solve lots of problems. Like here, how can I accommodate these two lines? What do I do here? We'll see in a bit. So now we have to decide, do we just connect it like that, and as a result have another edge loop here? Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Here, I don't know what we shall do here. We'll think about it. Now, another problem. So, do we need this? Like the continuation of lines probably should be a bit more, you know, correct. Come here. So I guess another edge loop comes in here with a question mark here. Might be. Well, this should be a bit down. Yeah. Oops. So again, we'll have to decide what to do here later on, and here as well. Lots of troubles, lots of problems. Let's go to a nose a bit. Okay, what do we do here? Kind of really want more edges to define the nostril, but can I really afford it? Probably not. Probably I'm over my poly budget, way over my poly budget anyways. No. Can I? Doesn't look good. Do I need another edge loop here? I mean another edge. Don't know. So this is a really distinctive shape. A really separate shape here. Oh, can I do this? No. It is so hard to do low poly stuff. Like, can I connect it? But and then I use this one. Extend it. I'm really losing some shape here. So if I would just cut this one line, you know, I would get nice loops. This would go here, here. Oh man, still doesn't work. Still doesn't work. But it's getting there, I suppose. So some people are doing a triangle here. Let's pretend that's correct, or we are allowed to. I want to go with the air. Where do we start? So we have a ridge. It's kind of here. So now we have to have some thickness to it. And this is already will be a side of it. This will become a thickness, I suppose. Okay, so how many polygons can we afford? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Kind of a straight shape, so I'm trying to elongate them just to to have less polygons. Okay, can we do something like that? You know, like bend this line. Now I should look at the number I have here, because I will need to connect them, obviously. Ooh, that's a mistake. Oh, lots of mistakes here. The bottom of a pit. Not here. There. 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 Okay, let's try to connect these. And I'll need another one to define the deepest area of the valley. And I don't know where it will go. Okay, so I guess I'll use this. Even though, I don't know. Here it kind of defines the lowest part, which is a bit more right, and this is more left. Oh well. Maybe this should be the place. Probably need another one. I'm not sure what I'm doing here now. I'm really not sure what I'm doing. Okay, let's start with this. Ooh, that's ugly. Delete. Okay, can I afford to split it? Do I need to? Maybe I could just do something like that. Yeah. Now here it cannot flatten out. Do I really need this line? I guess. What to do? Another edge here. This is ugly. don't know. Now, of course I don't have all the air to finish it off. I'll just make a hint. This will go to the end of the air, I suppose, to the bottom. So I won't be able to leave them as it is now. Okay, let's solve the middle. So only the air ductor will be looking there, so I suppose I can just kind of close it off and call it a day, even though there is a lot of shape there. Damn it. Nah, I can't do that. Okay, awful quad. Okay, do we really need this detail? Probably won't survive. I'll need to clean it off. Same here. Oh, I really want more edges. What if I go like this? No. And connect this here. What's that? It really breaks our loops. Kind of. This is not a normal situation here. Nobody does like that. This is wrong. Just plain wrong. Could they just do that? I need more edge loops. No. Should I add one more? Let's try. This is blasphemy. Too many edges, too many polygons. Oh. Too much. It's too much. Can't do this. And now we have a nice triangle. Did that solve anything? Not so much. Damn it. does this loop go? It breaks. Should I do the same as with the air? Just have one more edge inside. And there. It's too many polygons. Too many. And some awful areas here. What if I... What, one more here as well? Let's get rid of this one. Let's see how much shape I lose. Obviously gonna have it like that. And I cannot consolidate this here, can I? Such a huge poly. Now I'll have to move these over, which will affect everything. So still to need to solve problem there. Now what do we do here? No. So we no longer have shape here from our scan. It didn't scan the chin. No. Now it's too big. That's blasphemy. I don't know. So I have noticed there is strange, like, misalignment. If my right and left head, I mean. So there's a weird misalignment. If here you see the ear has lots and lots of, you know, it's far away from head. Here it hardly fits. And I remember when I made a symmetry, it was somehow off. If you look at it from top, the nose, you see it's not straight, it's a bit turned. So I don't know what's the problem here. Is it the human, imperfection of human head or something? But what I'll do is I'll just grab my, this head, and I'll tiny bit rotate it and move it. Might be somehow like that. I cannot really change the ears because they won't fit for baking. They have to fit the model. So what am I left here to assume that, a person's actual ear is a bit further compared to the other one? It could not be so, can it? Don't think so. So what can I do then? Just move it. So no idea. No idea what's the right way of doing this. Oops, that's not what I wanted. So should I continue as that? And maybe do some more rotation after I make a bake and I have textures already in place. Then I can tweak it a bit more. Yeah, I guess that's the only way of going about it. Okay, it seems I have forgotten to make UVs. Oh, such a small mistake. Fine, so first we'll set everything to polygon ID 1. That's 1. Everything is in the same smoothing group. Or as Maya users would say, all the edges have soft edge. And let's go. Let's make UVs. Modifiers. UV. Unwrap. Oh, it already has something. It's probably the old model and new model. Let's just clean it up. No, let's just clean it up, please. Okay, fine. I'll just add planar projection, collapsed poly, and once more. Okay, fine. That looks good. Fine. So point to point seams. So should we let's get rid of ears. It's number 1. Tricky. Let's go here, here, and here. 1 ear. Here, here, behind, here, and here. Okay. This is cut off. It will be cut off. And let's see, should we just let's just try to cut it behind, or maybe we will separate the face. We'll see how this unfold works. So UV editor, where's our UV editor? Here it is. Ugly planar projection. We grab it. It's gonna be bad, we'll see. So for now we just get rid of it and get rid of the ears, and let's start with the face. So relax, let's try relaxing it. I have nothing inside my mouth, do I? Nothing. Should I have something inside? The mouth area looks awful. And what does the relax do? I mean, let's see what pelt can do for us. I know. Let's do like that. Convert to digital poly. File. Export. Export selected. OBJ. No, that's wrong folder. X. So let's see, can we cheat? Can we do everything a bit faster? Let's try perform topology, import retopo mesh. That's our X, and we have a split. Please do the magic. Oh, come on, do the magic. Now show us the magic. Windows. UV preview. Okay. That's not exactly working. Let's see how Maya will fare with automatic stuff. A huge head. Grab the CAD. Grab the UV editor. We select the shell. I mean the whole shell. And let's see how it's somewhere here. Unfold it, please. Okay, I like it much better. Much better. Let's unfold this one. Oh, optimize, I meant unfold. Looks good to me. And unfold you. So this poor guy, that's a problem, we'll fix it later. Fine, I think I like the result. So we export selection, export something. Export selection. No history. Oh, is that a history? Not really. Yeah, I guess Maya thinks that we should kind of set the folder for the project and then everything would be in the same place. But oh, nothing currently selected, I'm sorry. Object mode, select the object, do it again. Bye bye. So this we hide. File import X. modifiers, UV coordinates, UVV. Tools, pack UVs, do everything. That's not very intuitive. Okay, so what is this? Okay, it has a neighbor here, and what? That's it? Oh. Do we have two vertices here? Whoa. That's not nice. That's what, double phase here or something. You see? Awful. Delete. Select it. Collapse it. No collapse here. Shut. So we collapse it here. Is it collapsed? Vertex number blah 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 selected. Okay, let's see the neighbors. Ooh, neighbors don't look good. Collapse you please, and collapse you, and what else? Collapse you. That seems to be fine. Okay, now I am not sure that's good enough. Let's do a couple of tests. So first we add subdivisions, couple of stuff. Yup, I don't really like it. Yes, move result. What about STL check? Check. 91 errors. Is it open edge? 89, so something else is wrong. So multiple edge and spike. Let's see what we have. Where do we have these problems? Maybe that's why Maya was so unhappy with the situation here. Oh yes, that thing there. Let's just get rid of it. And create polygon. One more STL check. 93. Open edge is 93. Fine. So to poly and use again. Issues here. Yes, this is our new polygon. Where should we have it? There. So I'll just go to vertices, get this one, tools, break. What is it? Shift R. No, I can't remember that. So these, we will put them here. We'll see what happens there, but first we have to fix this part. Sorry, excuse me. Tools, well selected. Should we weld these ones? Yes, they are neighbors. Let's weld them. Tools. Weld, weld, weld. Weld selected. Fine. I don't see any problems here. I don't catch any problems. Let's go here. So you don't have neighbors. You don't have neighbors. How is that possible? You are neighbors. Oh, why don't you want to weld it? Please weld. Fine. Okay, but still this looks awful. I mean, if you would get to draw this, what the fuck is that? So this polygon here is what? Okay, it is this one. And this one lives in the air. So this one. So they should have neighbors. Should be neighboring polygons. But they're not. According to the UI editor. Oh, they are not. Damn it. One thing. Okay, one thing. Back to UVs. So, oh yes, now you're a neighbor. Fine. So this point here, this one has to be here, and that one has to connect to the ear. I mean, to the other UV island. Okay, that's much better. This is awful topology. We know that, right? Guess we'll leave some UV space for, you know, teeth and stuff. Will they use teeth? Who knows? This corresponds to that. This corresponds to that. Tools for scale clusters. Now we still have to fit it somehow. Let's try that. Tools, pack, but don't rotate. Okay, except that I want this to be here, this to be here. Fine, collapse to visible poly. Save the document just in case. Smooth everything. Oops, it doesn't matter actually. If we don't smooth, probably would have problems with normal maps. That's awful topology here, shows through. Yes, that's awful. Can I just connect them? It looks so bad. What if I just connect them? Is it better? Not really. Oh well, I have no time to fix it. So, as we said before, we need a high poly model. We need 0, render to texture. Oh, it was here again. So once more, pick enable projection, pick our big stuff, reset the cage, extend the cage, textures, diffuse, normal, height, ambient, Anything else? Nah, good enough. So, texture size. Unfortunately, we can't go high with this one because it doesn't have textures. I mean, 2K image. Image. What the hell? And use existing channel 1. Errors are red. Let's give it a go. Why is it white? Still bad. Okay, it's time to finish. I don't have enough time to work on this. We still have lots of topology problems. This edge loop, this is not perfect situation here. The same here. We have problems here, especially where the air connects the main body to the main face. Main body. Yeah, but these are not the areas the model gonna transform a lot, so maybe it's not such a big deal. It's a bit weird that, you know, we have a closed eyelid. It's gonna probably make problems. I would rather it would be at least semi-open. The same with mouth. We are kind of already working not in a relaxed state. So anyways, no time, we have to finish at some point. And yeah, that's how it looks with subdivision surfaces. Turbo smooth here. This of course is probably not gonna be used, as it's gonna be in game engine. So next thing to do, we import our big model. Oh, we don't have to import it, it's already there. So it kind of matches our low poly version. Mostly, yes. Hopefully. Whenever I try to tweak stuff, change topology, you know, change loops, change directions, I would try to often use edge constraint, you know, so whenever I kind of move, it still maintains same, you know, kind of more or less in the same, on the same surface, so to speak. So hopefully I didn't kind of, my low poly cage still kind of resembles high poly thing. Always don't forget to turn it off. So we have that. Let's double check the material we have here. What sort of material is that? Doesn't have texture. We need a texture. So I think it's this one. Let's have a look. Doesn't look good. Why is that? Let's double check. So texture is displayed. It is displayed. So what's wrong with you? Did we lost UVs at some point? Is it the wrong model? No. Just in case, I will import it again. Import. Which one is that? Suppose it's this one. I hope it's this one. So, 2. No. I guess I lost UVs. Let's see. UV. Oh yes, where are my UVs? So, not gonna use this model. Let's grab the original. Suspect it's this one. Missing material, fine. Okay. And now assign the material. Yoo-hoo! We have the material. Let's see how actually it looks. Is it that? It is weird. So my guess it was scanned with laser scanner, and the textures are, well, let's just say one could wish for way better quality textures. And what is this? Doesn't even have hair. Anyway, so our top object will be called low poly head. Well, it's arguable. Is it really low poly? Let's say it is a low poly. So baking is 0. Render to texture. Enable projection. Pick the object. Perfect naming. I have no idea that's correct object. Reset the cage. It always looks awful. And extend the cage. That's enough. Might be even too much. Let's see. I will leave errors for now, so we can see how many mistakes we have. So Arnold is default renderer here. We will add, what do we need? We need normals, we need height, ambient occlusion, and a color. So resolution. I guess there is no resolution from the scan. I'll go with 4K probably. Let's just go with 4K. Normally I work with 8K, just so you can always downscale. Whoops. But with this texture we have here, let's have a look actually at the texture. Hello. Channel 3? No. Existing channel, please. Did this? It's dead? Oh, come on. This is our texture. BMP. Nice. So 100. Oh, look at the resolution. 2949 to 2772. What is that? Yeah, obviously I can't go any higher. Blur everywhere. We love blur. Okay, fine. We have what we have. So, we pick the object, we'll change the cage, kind of. Yeah, the destination folder. It's gonna be here. So this is why I love Max. Other used, history of folders used. I think all programs should have it. Basically, Windows should have it. Such a handy thing. So I hope that's it. Should we go? Let's go. So one thing I forgot to do, probably it's not a good idea to use standard old school materials when we're working with Arnold. So I'll just get standard Arnold material, base color 1, roughness 1, is it? Roughness 1, specular, I just said 1, yes. Metalness 0, index of refraction we don't care, internal reflections no. I think that's good. Let's try it again. Let's try again. Okay, let's see what else can we do here. So let's say our topologies. Oh shit, that's ugly. Let's double check if that's definitely the latest version. Probably M2. No, that's probably the latest version. Let's grab that. Yes, it's isolated. Fine. Old. Doesn't matter. Yes. Okay, so it's a tiny bit better. Not perfect, but will be good for us. No time for too much fixing. So first problem we have is since if you look at UVs, we'll see that our eyes do not fit, eyelids do not fit with texture because I don't have texture. It's because I was not precise in doing it. So let's just create a material. What render do we have here? No render. Whatever. Let's just get whatever and whatever. Let's change the texture to the height, normals, diffuse. Probably that's the one or not. No, that's not the one. Ambient, diffuse. Don't they have anything more recent? I should have something more recent. Again, let's double check. No. No idea. Open. I am not recording. Okay. So it is the latest thing. So I just failed to set up baked texture with Arnold. I would have needed more time to understand why it doesn't work as the way it should. So I will just do the same thing with very old renderer called mental ray. All the same things, everything is the same, just the renderer is different. Let's go. Okay, so we are back. Let's use that as diffuse. Let's plug this here, and let's go to UVs. Now we want to see this texture. Pick texture. That's a bitmap. It's this one. Fine, so this is kind of okay. We'll just move it a tiny bit here. That's probably okay. So you see we have eyes are closed, so this is the top eyelashes on top of the lower eyelid. So that's a problem, but here we can fix it like that. And this we'll need to fix in Photoshop. That's pretty correct. Okay, perfect. So collapse to double poly. So what we need is, let's copy the head. It's a copy, and we call it lashes, eyelashes. What's the name? Jesus, I don't know the name. Eyelashes, one word. We'll use this word here. Paste, okay. Isolate, and now we will just take this, plus that and that. I'm not sure, do we need eyelashes there? I'll just grab the other eye, hold shift and just copy. That will be our eyelashes. Convert selection to polygons, detach, eyelashes, 1. And we get rid of this model here. So we have, okay, let's hide the high poly. We have the head, plus we have eyelashes. Their pivot point is totally wrong. It might doesn't matter. So how to get these eyelashes? Let's look also at original textures. Oh, sorry, wrong. No, not here. Here. So, here. Maybe we can also look at this one. Yes, we can just use those as well. Oh, resolution is wonderful. The resolution is perfect. So we'll use those. No, yes. We need again UVs for this. So I'll just grab this edge here. And that edge as well. Let's stretch it out. I'm not sure which direction. That'll be fine. And we'll put them where I know that it's not used with our texture. Maybe here. Probably it makes sense to have it more kind of packed. Yeah, I think this is not used. Okay. Tools. Render UV template. We are working with 4K. Excusez-moi. So lashes, eyelashes. A PNG is fine. Now go to Photoshop and we grab this. We open some PNGs here, so we need a UV template. It's number 1. Oh, let's just put it properly right here. Yes, that's correct. And eyelashes. Where are you, Mr. Eyelash? Yes. Oh, so it's wrong. I have to put it quite a bit higher. Actually, it would make sense to kind of closer together and above. Tools, render UV template, correct, render, same thing here, yes, and back to Photoshop, and can we refresh it somehow? I don't know. I'll just put it again. Perfect. Oh man, tiny bit to the right. Tiny bit to the right. Now it's again. Render, save, eyelashes. Yes, whatever. Photoshop. Get rid of you. Add you. Yes. Is that correct? Somehow I'm not certain that it's centered, because I moved it to the right. Yes, that's correct. Now, what? Too much? Now we have conflict here? No, not so much. Fine, so now we'll grab this area here. We'll try to use it as original eyelashes. Let's grab it here, paste it here. So we'll rotate it a tiny bit. Let's grab the other one. Where will we find the other one? Yes, it's a bit different, kind of different angle, looks like. So there's a consideration, maybe I should take it from our bake texture, and then it would not be, you know, from wrong angle, but on the other hand, it would be cut off. Not sure which way is better. So something like that. Let's see, maybe we need some warping. Maybe not. Let's give these guys some... I guess I can't do it in 2 layers. Let's merge them. Some... Basically we want to get rid of the skin and just have the... the lashes themselves. So for now I'll just have some white background so it's easier to see. Now probably, I don't know, should I increase the contrast? Kind of don't want to touch too much the lashes themselves, eyelashes themselves. I should have made the original. I make a copy and I do this level thing on the copy. I guess I go harsh. Fine, now select color range and let's grab dark colors, shadows. Kind of works, not sure. Let's see, and let's use this as a mask for this layer. Wrong, opposite. Doesn't look good, does it? What if I reduce contrast now? More like original, right? Okay, let's say these are our lashes, eyelashes. I'm not sure if it's good, but we can have a copy of this as opacity layer. Let's do that. Copy this, hide everything. No, we don't. Oh shit, why do we have the PNG thing? And we have it here as well. Damn it. Should not be visible. We'll clean it off here. It's easier than to do everything over. So let's destroy the mask and we apply the mask. Now let's invert it. Right, they will be white, everything else will be black because it's a background. Now manual cleaning, a little bit of manual cleaning. That's our brush. Let's grab this color. Clean up our mistakes. Okay, we don't need colors for this layer. So black and white, please. So we save this as opacity. Save as PNG, I guess. This will remain our color. Again, we have to... Oh, it's in the mask. This problem was in the mask. Ouch. It it was not in the layer. Okay, fine, we'll fix the mask. So we are on the mask, white. And a little bit here. Here. Why can't I paint on it? Because I'm cleaning the mask. Let's paint on it. Fine. Let's see what we have here. Don't need that. We do need this. Now, some facial cleaning. So, of course, we don't need it's too white, isn't it? Here, shadow, kind of shadowy area. And what the hell is that? We just love the laser scanners. What the hell is this? Mr. Laser Scanner. Okay, I don't know what scanner was used. Maybe it's a toy scanner. Maybe it's a cool scanner, but not professional operator. Who knows? I don't know. I should know a bit more about source material. Let's see. Can we just fix it magically? Yeah, it's better than it was. That's for sure. We don't need these. I mean, I don't know the person. Maybe it has. Maybe she has these weird things. Hopefully she doesn't have these weird things and it's not her. Oh, that's a mole. Maybe we should leave it. You know, maybe she's proud of this mole. Who knows? Click, click, click. I am photo retoucher now. Okay, photo people would not be very happy with my work at the moment. But they don't see. They are not seeing my work. No. Maybe I should have left that alone. So, this area we didn't have information here in the scan as well. It was kind of flat, who knows what. Oh man. Let's try magic. Did the magic worked? Better than it was. Okay, we'll clean it up later. Now let's see how our transparency works. Now we really should. Let's fix the hover eye first. And probably we should. Now I don't remember how I made UVs. Do I need to close this or not? Or UVs are going only up to here for the top lid. Don't remember now. Okay, let's just see what we have here. So we have eyelashes. Yes. File, CFS. let's have it as PNG, and that's color, kind of. Not really, it's everything together, technically. I mean, specularity, yes, we have a lot of it. It's a lot of stuff here. So we collapse. Now let's change the texture. So you will be using color, which is not really color. And we will be also using opacity and have this one. Oh damn it, I should invert, I guess. Let's invert it. So we just have to use two separate materials. Can we invert it here? Output, invert. Damn it. We'll be using this. Do you hear me? You don't need opacity. Yes, thank you. So let's see how it works. We need to hide. So now let's see what can we do with what are these. Okay, we don't need that. Grid, we leave it up. Those are technical. Let's actually make a group called guides or guide. Black and white, we don't need it anymore. Let's get rid of it. What is this? This is our opacity. Let's say opacity. Okay, what's that? Probably I will close this and let's just make it one layer. Yeah. Okay, so now let's see if we can actually kind of get more just color without highlights and all of that stuff. Well, let's go with Photoshop's shadows and highlights. It kind of does, you know, kind of equalizes areas somehow, not everywhere. Like we still have too much of highlights here, but that's a start. You know, it's a bit more kind of equal place. I mean, not so many highlights, not so many other things. Let's see if we can patch it. Where is the patch tool? Never use it. And that's why it's not here. I'm still not accustomed with this new Photoshop way. Okay, it should be under healing brushes. Oh yes, here we go. Let's see if it will preserve the texture. It did not. Can we use pattern? What else can we do? Source, destination, content aware. Let's try that. Kind of destroyed wrinkles a little bit. Structure, whatever that means. Content aware. No, sorry, that's definitely not what you want. Okay, I guess if we have to choose between the wrinkles and the highlight, probably I will go for a highlight, removed highlight. Yeah, what can we do? Okay, more spot cleaning stuff. Actually, maybe I could take this part here. Command. No, let's use both of them. Now I'll do an experiment. Can I somehow just use the wrinkles So I'll just copy it. Now I don't need this stuff. Now let's use this as, let's say, multiply. So multiply, my assumption is this won't affect darken. Kind of, not really. Anyways, what can we do with, oh yeah, just brings in highlights. What we tried to get rid of. We need just a structure. How can we use this to get structure? Why don't I change its contrast? Now it should be black and white, probably. Let's try to get more wrinkles out of this. I guess I can only play with the red channel, and might be this. No, red and green probably are the only channels I have anything here. Okay, and now let's use it as darken. Man, damn it. Okay. That was stupid, it didn't work. Let's move on. No wrinkles for you. Maybe people should be happy with less wrinkles. Oh, so many problems here. It will take years. I mean, what kind of scanner does this? What is that? Where does this come from? Okay, I upscaled the image. It was 2000 pixels something. Now it's 4K. But still, come on. Where are these white dots, green dots? Okay, this is probably just a patching problem. But this... Okay, now I should get rid of here probably, because we would use here in, in another layer. I mean, as a separate object. Ooh, that's painful to watch. Okay, zoom out. Okay, now let's see some magic. Can we do content over magic here? I guess we can. Now let's see our guides. So we need a lot of guessing work here. I'll grab an average of 50 pixels. Grab a brush. For now I'll just use another layer. My brush size is huge, and I don't need such soft brush. Okay, so here we can change the color to something more appropriate for this local area. Oops. Let's see here, and here, and here. So I guess now it averages to here. it's not how it should be. Okay, we'll have to later think. This is under the air. What can we do here? Here. Ooh. Why it's so dark here? And here? Really? I am picking from all layers, am I? Yes, I am. Okay, I will blur it later on. Now, of course, I should use same colors here, you know, because it has to connect. Why do I think it's different color? Is it because of black background? And that's why it kind of has optical illusion? That there's different color here compared to here? I hope so. So now let's grab this. Oops. Transport it here. And this goes here. And this here. This weird color. Okay, something like that. And let's make a copy and blur the copy. Now we need kind of harsh blur. Yeah. Now let's get rid of the extend. So I select this. Select invert selection. Delete. Command D to select. Now should I guess I'll just use this one, and that's it. Okay, now the ears. Control. The brush is way smaller. And there is no information here. Actually, this color here, it should be not any color, it should be at this exact color here. Otherwise, it will be different. Okay, I'll just have a rough kind of idea of what's going on. This color is here. Wow, that's a different color. I don't know. That will be a difference in colors, so we'll have to fix it later somehow. Okay, now let's grab these. Control Shift Alt E, and now I have a copy of that. Now let's have it in a new document. Oh, sorry, I didn't want to have this. So get rid of this. Once again, Control Alt Shift E, Control C, Control V. We don't need any of these. Yes, whatever. Get rid of it. Oh no, the eyes are very different color. Let's see, what can I do with this? So exposure minus. Wow. Gamma plus. Now one could use leather. Use this leather if they would want to. But I still have to somehow match these colors here. They are awfully different. Awfully different. So the color I need is which one? Good question. No, it's this one. Okay, what can I do with that? So I no longer have them as separate things. Oh, let's use that. So on this layer, I will select inverse, dry. No, why not? Wait a minute. I select everything what's here. Oh, no. That's not a mask. So I need to select it like that. Color range. We grab everything that is. No, that's just colors. Plus all these. And these ones as well. All of it. More. We need more colors. Color range. Please give me this. Plus blue. Plus this. Plus that. Plus this. Plus that. Give me everything. Except black. That's better, but not good enough. Let's actually see, can I work it with this? Oh, why it's so slow? Why is it black? Black, why are you black? So yes, this layer, but the color will be this color here. Now looks awful, to be honest. Looks awful. Let's save it as an our document and see if we can open the older version and get the eyelids from there. So now we'll select inverse, delete, Command D, go here, and we select the blue, the black, we get rid of it. Select color range, Give me black. Fine, except what's inside. Don't wanna touch those. Get rid of it. Command D. Wait. I'm in the wrong layer. In the wrong document. That's my HDR document. Shift and copy in place, paste in place. Yes. Now. I can use this as a mask. Command A, Command C. Let's go here, create a mask. Let's go to the mask, Command V. That's our mask. So our mask works. I would say it's a bit too much colors for this area, so we'll make it. How do we do it? We select this, deselect that, and we do a color correction with black and white. Whatever, but this layer will be hardly visible. That's probably enough. Okay. Also, we need how is this called? Glossiness or something like that. So G default, X to change the colors. We need lips. It's obviously way too strong. So this is fatty area, probably all of it. And this is a bit fatty area. Let's go down. Fat. Maybe here's some fat, and here's some fat. I don't really know. Filter, blur, Gaussian blur. Yes, but we need also more around lips. Maybe to be more precise. Like that. Like that. Might be those are fatty areas. And these ones. That's the forehead is somehow fat. Don't know what else. Blur, Gaussian. Now let's create black. X, G for bucket, black. So that would be our specular. Specular something. And probably we should see what happened. What did we achieved? So first of all, all these three are specular. No, come on, specular. So we close. No, let's save specular as well. Save as. So PNG specular. Fine. Opacity we already have. Now this will be our color. Should I use it? Nah. File, save as, PNG, albedo, color. Now let's see if we could. Where's our head? Ouch. File, open recent. No. Yes. So can we just save you? File, Oh, where are the eyelids? The eyelashes? No, 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 I don't have eyelashes here. Different person. Oh, come on, file. Oh, no. It must be here. Oh, they are here. I'm blind. Fine, so we select this plus that. And we say file export, selected. That will be our test head. No. Let's just use simple obj. Done. Okay, now let's test it here. So we need a re as this one, I suppose. And now some PNGs. PNG. Oh. Opacity. Color. That's it. Absolutely. Probably with this quality of scan we should just not use normal maps. I think it would look better. More or less better. Yeah. So that's all what we can do here. I think not much else. Where is our subsurface scattering? I can't even zoom in with the quality of this textures.